New World Order refers to a conspiracy theory proposing that a secretive power elite is conspiring to establish a totalitarian world government. Proponents believe this group aims to eliminate national sovereignty and replace it with a single globalized authority. Supporters often point to international organizations like the United Nations, World Bank, and International Monetary Fund as potential fronts for this alleged group. Some theorists cite the phrase Novus Ordo Seclorum on the Great Seal of the United States as evidence of long-standing plans for a new world order. Advocates frequently interpret global events, such as economic crises or pandemics, as deliberate actions to destabilize nations and facilitate the implementation of this new system. Certain versions of the theory suggest that powerful families, like the Rothschilds or Rockefellers, are key players in orchestrating this global takeover. Believers often claim that signs and symbols of this impending order are hidden in plain sight, such as in corporate logos or on currency. Nexus 7 refers to an alleged top-secret government program focused on studying and potentially harnessing anomalous electromagnetic phenomena for various purposes, including weather modification and advanced communications. Proponents of this theory claim that the program involves a network of specialized facilities across the globe, each dedicated to different aspects of electromagnetic research. Some believers point to unusual weather patterns and unexplained atmospheric phenomena as potential evidence of Nexus 7 operations. Advocates often cite declassified documents mentioning similar research programs as indirect proof of Nexus 7's existence. Certain versions of the theory suggest that Nexus 7 is involved in reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology related to electromagnetic manipulation. Supporters sometimes link Nexus 7 to reports of electronic device malfunctions and unexplained radio signals in specific geographic areas. Some proponents argue that the program's research extends to human consciousness and its interaction with electromagnetic fields. NHL 320 refers to a conspiracy theory suggesting the existence of a secret rule within the National Hockey League that limits the total number of goals scored in a season to 320 per team. Proponents of this theory claim that the NHL implements this rule to maintain competitive balance and prevent any single team from dominating the league. Supporters point to statistical analyses showing that many teams hover around the 320 goal mark over multiple seasons as evidence for this hidden cap. Some believers argue that referees and league officials subtly influence game outcomes to ensure teams stay close to the 320 goal limit. Advocates of this theory often cite instances of unexpected scoring droughts or sudden offensive outbursts as manipulation to adhere to the alleged rule. Certain versions of the theory suggest that player trades and roster decisions are influenced by the need to maintain this scoring equilibrium across the league. Some proponents claim that the 320 goal limit is tied to television contracts and betting markets, ensuring predictable outcomes for financial benefit. Nibiru refers to a hypothetical planet or brown dwarf believed by some to be part of our solar system, following a highly elliptical orbit that brings it near Earth every few thousand years. Proponents of this theory claim that Nibiru's gravitational influence causes catastrophic events on Earth during its close passes, including pole shifts and global cataclysms. Supporters often point to ancient Sumerian texts and other historical records as evidence for Nibiru's existence and its impact on past civilizations. Some believers interpret unusual celestial observations and cometary activity as signs of Nibiru's approach. Advocates of the Nibiru theory sometimes link it to predictions of Earth changes, including extreme weather patterns and increased seismic activity. Certain versions of this concept suggest that advanced alien civilizations either originate from Nibiru or use it as a base for observing Earth. Some proponents argue that governments and space agencies are aware of Nibiru's existence, but suppress this information to prevent public panic. Ningen refers to cryptozoological entities reported to inhabit the waters around Antarctica, described as large humanoid creatures with pale skin and elongated bodies. Sightings of these beings typically occur in remote, icy waters, with witnesses often being sailors or researchers working in the region. Proponents of Ningens point to sonar readings showing large, unidentified objects moving at unusual speeds beneath the ocean surface as potential evidence. Some believers link Ningens to ancient legends of mere people or aquatic humanoids found in various cultures around the world. Certain theories suggest that Ningens could be an undiscovered species of marine mammal, adapted to the extreme cold of Antarctic waters. Supporters sometimes cite the vast unexplored areas of the ocean, particularly in polar regions, as reason to believe such creatures could exist undetected. Some versions of the Ningen theory propose that they are intelligent beings with their own underwater civilization, avoiding human contact. No forests on flat Earth refers to a fringe theory proposing that what we perceive as forests are actually the remnants of colossal ancient tree stumps on a flat Earth model. Proponents of this idea suggest that modern trees are merely small offshoots or saplings compared to the massive vegetation that once covered the Earth. Supporters point to geological formations like mesas and buttes, claiming they are the petrified remains of enormous tree trunks cut down in a cataclysmic event. Some believers interpret certain mountain ranges as the remnants of ancient root systems, citing their branching patterns and organic-like structures. Advocates of this theory often link it to the idea of a flat Earth, arguing that the true scale of these ancient forests is concealed by the globe model. Certain versions of the concept propose that advanced ancient civilizations possess the technology to harvest these massive trees for unknown purposes. Some proponents claim that coal and oil deposits are not the result of decomposed organic matter, but rather the processed remains of these giant trees. Non-catastrophic world endings refers to theories about how Earth or human civilization could end gradually or peacefully, rather than through sudden disasters. Proponents suggest scenarios like the slow expansion of the sun into a red giant, which would eventually make Earth uninhabitable over millions of years. Some theorists propose a Great Rip scenario, where the universe's expansion could eventually tear apart all matter, including Earth, in a non-violent process. The concept of vacuum decay is cited by some as a potential peaceful end, where a more stable state of the universe could silently overtake our current one at the speed of light. Certain versions of this theory involve the idea of a superintelligent AI gradually taking control, fundamentally altering human civilization without destruction. Some supporters point to the potential of self-replicating nanobots slowly consuming all matter on Earth as a non-catastrophic but total end scenario. Advocates sometimes discuss the possibility of a highly adaptive superorganism outcompeting all other life forms, leading to a gradual but complete change in Earth's biosphere. While these scenarios lack the drama of traditional apocalyptic visions, they are often based on extrapolations of current scientific understanding and technological trends. Non-space refers to a hypothetical realm or state of existence that is entirely devoid of spatial dimensions as we understand them. Proponents of this concept suggest that non-space may underlie our perceived reality, existing beyond the three-dimensional world we experience. Some theorists point to quantum mechanics, particularly the uncertainty principle, as potential evidence for the existence of a non-spatial realm at the quantum level. Advocates often link non-space to extra dimensions proposed in string theory, suggesting it could be related to these hidden aspects of reality. Certain philosophical and metaphysical traditions, such as Buddhist Shunyata and Hindu Advaita Vedanta, are cited as conceptual parallels to non-space. Supporters argue that exploring non-space may require altered states of consciousness or meditation techniques to transcend normal sensory-motor experiences. Some researchers propose that non-space could explain phenomena that seem to defy conventional spatial rules, such as quantum entanglement or non-locality. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.